Hey guys, so are we all? So welcome to My Way Tarot. This will be a general weekly reading for Sagittarius placements. So if you are Sagittarius in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. Everything you need to know about myself, the reading or the channel can be found in the description box below. So we're just going to use this deck of cards for your reading today. This is the Modern Witch Tarot. Angels of love and light, could you please have clear and concise messages for Sagittarius placements? What are the current energies for the upcoming week for the 2nd to the 8th of June 2025? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear for this time, please? And thank you. 2 more shuffles and then we'll cut up the deck and get into your read. So thank you for bearing with me. What's going on for Saggies? Okay, so we have these two that wanted to come through. Bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Pentacles. I'm hearing busy bee, okay? With the 7 of Cups and the King of Wands. Well, there's you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So yeah, I feel like you have 101 million things that you're doing at this time, right? I feel like there could be a little bit of sensory overload or information overload. Like there's a lot that you're doing at this time to get situated here. There could be certain deadlines that you're meeting. There could be paperwork that you're organizing. There could be emails that you're responding to. There could be just a whole host of things that may be related to your career or your business, or maybe even in regards to potentially a new job, or something along those lines, right? There's just a million and one things that you're wanting to kind of tick off the list to get done this week, right? I feel like there is, potentially some sort of focus in regards to relationships, but I feel that it's more to do with relationships in regards to work and, people that are, colleagues or people that are going to be in your life to do with maybe a new job or something like this. Like there's definitely interaction with wow, if I can talk, interaction with others that people potentially you could be working with in regards to partnerships. Like if you're self-employed or an entrepreneur, there could be like lots of new emails of offers and opportunities coming through, and you're having to use your sense of discernment about what you're going to be putting your time, your effort, your energy into if you are going to be equally interested in collaborating with these individuals, or you just have a lot going on in your day-to-day life that you're like, right, I'm kind of like laser focused on this and I just want to get this kind of done and out the way so that I feel like I have more freedom, more flexibility to do what I want to do in my quiet time or my spare time or my free time, right? So that's being highlighted for you. So obviously take if it resonates in regards to this. But yeah, let's see what else is going on here, please. Specific message. There may be somebody that's kind of piqued your interest, or somebody is seeing you and you've piqued their interest. There could be a little bit of looking at social media or getting ready to communicate with somebody, putting in to do with the work, to do with the connection. There could be movement to do with the connection. I am getting that after things have been like on pause or on hold or in like a stalemate energy with you and particular person where you may have not necessarily been communicating, you haven't been talking. There's been not much happening here to then there being something happening, right? Strong possibility here. Okay, what else is going on for Sagittarius? Okay, 4 of Pentacles. We have the Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That wanted to come through as well. The Fool, Aries energy. Yeah, there's definitely somebody here romantically that has held back, that's getting ready to take a leap of faith to come towards you, or this could be switched around, okay? Yeah, like a reunion, a reconciliation, a getting together, or initiating communication here and communicating about one's feelings with the King of Cups and potentially an apology. If somebody had been left out in the cold here, or felt rejected or abandoned or neglected in some sort of way, somebody could be communicating, I'm hearing that was never my intention, but I understand now that that probably what happened, and I want to take accountability or responsibility for that and showcase to you that I do actually care, and I recognize what I did was wrong, or how I conducted myself wasn't very mature, or something along those lines. However it goes, guys. But I feel also that if it comes to career or a business, like, you've been really focusing on securing your future, okay, having a very solid foundation for yourself. There could be something that you're starting in regards to a new job, and this has been like something like a lifelong dream of yours that you've been wanting to fulfill, and you're getting the opportunity to actually embark on this new journey to do with this. And I'm hearing there's going to be a substantial pay increase for you, and this is going to make you very happy, where you'll actually have finances, you know, to actually save, especially if you've not had very much like in the savings account. Then there's something increasing to do with that. A new contract of sorts with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, so that's the truth for somebody, right? What else here, please? Sorry if you can hear somebody outside mowing their lawn. Like, as soon as there's a bit of nice weather, it's like everyone's outside to do their gardens, right? Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. What did I say? You're going from a position and place where you've been counting all your pennies or your dollars or whatever it is, or your cents. You haven't had very much, okay? I feel like you've been pursuing something that you genuinely love to do, but you may have not had much return on the investment in regards to a business, especially if you're an entrepreneur. And I feel like something taking off for you, and I'm hearing it was well worth the wait, right? So I'm getting something to do with money multiplying, or resources multiplying, offers and opportunities multiplying here. Okay, yeah. I'm hearing you're going to be very booked and busy. Okay, and we were getting that strong indication earlier to do with that Eight of Pentacles. But yeah, so I feel like there could be an important message here in regarding travel also, whether you're making plans for a holiday or you're having to prepare certain documentation in order to be able to travel, especially if this potential job is like in another country. I'm hearing foreign land, right? Which sounds very interesting here. So maybe this is something you're already fully aware of, and you know that this is coming up for you, or this is something that you've always wanted, and you're having to get paperwork sorted for this. Something maybe to do with a work visa, right? Or updating your passport, or updating personal information here, right? What else is going on for Sagittarius? Wow, Four of Cups. 444 is coming through. You have the Nine of Wands. I feel like you're like in this nervous energy, but like, and there's a sense of anticipation, like nervousness, excitement, all kind of bubbled up in one, because you've intuitively felt and anticipated that something was coming in that was going to change your life. But you're a little bit tentative about how something is going to progress for you in a specific area of your life. Yeah, with the Tower. You're wondering that if this Tower moment comes through, is it going to be something positive, or it's going to be something negative? And obviously, this is not just like a negative connotation, like of a card, but with the Page of Wands, this is something to be really excited about. And I'm hearing it's nowhere near going to be as bad as what you're expecting something to be, however that may pertain to you. Okay, so I feel like there's actually a lot of optimism, right, to do with something unfolding for you. I'm hearing it's the sense of like expecting the worst but hoping for the best. So I don't know how that may pertain to you, or maybe this is how somebody else is feeling. that could potentially be associated to you in some way. Okay, we have the 10 of Wands with the Empress. Wow, Taurus Libra energy. I do believe that Venus is moving into its home sign, or one of its home signs in Taurus, because the other is Libra, this week on the 6th. So there could be something about the energy leading up into the 6th as we get to Venus in Taurus, or kind of at the back end of the week and into the next week, for this transition, right? Where there's then this fast forward movement taking place with the 8 of Wands and the Knight of Wands with the Death card, Scorpio energy. Yeah, this is like sudden upheaval, right? But I'm hearing you have nothing to fear, nothing to be overly worried or concerned with, whatever is unfolding, and it's working out better than you could potentially anticipate or expect here, right? So, yeah, with the Page of Pentacles, there is a physical manifestation coming through for you, or multiple. That's what I'm getting. If you have felt burnt out, you felt tired, you felt exhausted, there's this boost in energy coming your way, because I feel like something is working out in your favor. And this just alleviates a lot of worry, a lot of stress, a lot of concern for you, and makes you feel like, I'm hearing buzzing. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. Okay, so you could be seeing of those numbers. I'm even getting the concept of a countdown, like 3, 2, 1. So it's like 3, 2, 1, you're off, right? So there's like a launch period that's getting ready to happen for you, but it has been a long time coming. Okay, yeah, but this is leading to a wish fulfillment with the 9 of Cups. I just felt called to kind of pull in the middle of the deck here. So yeah, definitely this sense of expecting the worst but hoping for the best. And I feel like in your heart of hearts, you genuinely know that it's going to be the latter. It's going to be the more positive, uplifting energy coming through for you after whatever trial or tribulations that you've been experiencing in certain areas of your life, right? There's this energy of stability and security coming through for you, right? I am getting this impression, okay, that there is this sense of work from the past that you have done on particular projects or to do with a business, right? Working out in your favor, right? You're finally getting the sense of compensation for what it is that you've done previously. And I'm hearing better late than never, right? I mean, idealistically, you would have wanted this yesterday, or you would wanted this, weeks or months ago, maybe even years ago, and it's like it never showed up with whatever this is, but it's about to show up. So I feel like if this is a significant increase to do with your finances, or entering into a new tax bracket, or having some sort of passive income stream that is then working in your favor, I am getting that strong possibility that you're making moves this week, right? Or the energy is making moves in order to direct you or navigate you to take a certain steps in order to bring this into fruition, because we can't obviously just sit back and expect, the universe to do of everything. We have to be proactive in the sense of part on our part of the co-creation and the bringing in the manifestation of whatever this is, rather than just kind of sitting on our behinds here and hoping that the universe does of everything for us. I mean, we have to put in the work, and it's exhausting, but it's paying off for you. I'm hearing paying dividends for you, right? So I feel like you're not expecting the sense of elevation in your life to do with your business or your career, okay, or certain projects that you're working on. If you are somebody that is putting themselves out there, maybe online or publicly, then yeah, you have a great way that you carry yourself, and people are very much attracted to your energy, or wanting to find out more about you, or whatever it is that you end up providing here to do with a website or a product or a service. You're having people that I'm hearing from all corners of the earth, right, seeing you and coming through to you know, give you that sense of attention. Maybe you felt like you've been kind of cast out here and kind of forgotten about, and that people have just, you know, not been interested. But I'm hearing that's not necessarily the case. I feel like you've been protected. Um, you've been protected from a lot of things. I'm hearing spiritually. And so therefore the timing wasn't right before, but it's getting right now. I'm getting the strong indication to say that even though we haven't got the moon energy coming through in this spread, what I'm getting guided to say is that your um, moon cycle, I do believe your full moon in Sagittarius, which is going to be in a couple of weeks' time, could be like the 11th of June, is going to be very emotional for you and is going to close out this massive cycle. So I feel like as we're getting closer to like the mid of June, and then from then on, like things are going to be picking up quite drastically, and there's going to be this sense of a load that's been taken off you, like this emotional baggage that's been taken off you, the stress that's been taken off you, like you're going to feel light as a feather, right? Because of whatever it is that you've been going through has taught you a lot. But you're closing out this situation here, you're at the home stretch, you're at the finish line, and this whole new cycle for you will be incredibly significant. Especially, I'm hearing like if you're a Sagittarius rising, then this is going to be in your first house and a whole new cycle for you, for the next like upcoming year, right? Or the next 6 months or whatever it is, right? I do believe year um, is very impactful for you. But I feel like you're going to have more than enough, right? Especially to do with your resources and your finances. You've definitely probably gone a long time where you've meant and make do. You've made many sacrifices here. You've struggled to maybe pay off certain debts or pay off of certain bills. You've not been able to go out and socialize in the way that you wish to. You've not been able to um, kind of focus on your health in the way that you wish to. You haven't been able to properly give yourself a break um, in the way that you wish to. And I feel like something is changing whereby you're going to be able to take the time to treat yourself or pamper yourself or look after yourself. And you're not going to have to be working as much as you are. Because I am getting the strong sense that you're somebody that works a great deal, a lot more than you probably should be doing, I'm hearing, or like whatever. But I feel like that's only because you are so set in what it is that you're wanting to bring in for yourself, and it's like you're doing everything that you can to make that happen. But then in the same instance, it's like there's a potential detriment there, because then you're running out of energy and you're not pouring back into you. And so therefore maybe there's been this learning curve to do with a work life balance, and that you're not a robot, right? It's not like you can be kind of, you know, plugged into the side and charged up like a phone can, right? Just whenever it's like necessary. I'm getting that, like you need to be able to take time, right, for yourself. And I'm hearing to take life a little bit less seriously as well. But I feel like you've had so much going on where you haven't had much choice in the matter, and you know you've had to take things seriously. But there's this, I'm hearing more like lightheartedness coming through for you, a lot more fun. I feel like you guys are really excited about, you know, the summer months coming through for you. Obviously, it depends where you are in the world, right? But I'm hearing that you guys are going to have a very positive summer coming up. But anyway, that's all the messages I'm kind of getting for you today. We have Taurus, we have Libra, and strong Aries. We do have earth, we have water, we have heavy fire as well. And yeah, and we may have got a little bit of air earlier. But 444 999 1010, 333 33 888 could be incredibly significant. Maybe 111 or 1111 and 1010 as well. But that's going to be the end of the reading. So I hope that there have been some messages, a few messages, if not the whole reading, that potentially resonated. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links available. There is a PayPal link in the description box below, and the other option is Super Thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So thank you so much for those of you who have already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you don't financially donate, a wonderful way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments when I can. I do enjoy reading those. And please hit the notification bell so you don't kind of miss out on future updates or content made available on the channel. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and sending love and light your way. Many blessings, and please take care. Thank you. Bye, guys.